the Charlotte Speedway circuit. Host for NASCAR for this one indeed, and many more for this. Hello everybody, my name is James Watson and welcome everybody to the race day for this Charlotte Grand Prix. And we have very far last, we have introduced the first time pit stops. Driver will come into pit, but if they miss their pit stops, they'll have to go again. So hopefully Hardy's one will be there for this. And let's see who's going to win the Charlotte Grand Prix for this amazing Grand Prix at the first time a night race indeed. Who is going to win this one, guys? It's the first time indeed to be in a night race. The driver's something though, well, Becker and Monolo dominated this season so far, with Alonso's only just 3 points behind, with Hype going 4 and Bart only just 1 point behind him. Renault dominated this cross sort of ahead of McLaren, Renault in 3rd by H New Racing in 4th, by 5 points from Mercedes, while 7 points behind them of Ferrari, while Webber got a lot of catching up to do to get this season under running. Take a look at his starting grid for the Charlotte GP. And it's Kamui Kobayashi took pole position for Sauber. It's Sauber's second pole of the season so far after Hungary. With Kobayashi on pole, behind Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton's next up in 3rd place, ahead of Kovalainen in the Lotus in 4th. Sebastian Vettel in the Red Bull 5th place, ahead of Pastor Maldonado in 6th place. Boys P7 by Felipe Massa in P8. Mark Webber is in 9th place, and then it's Champions League Williams Becker in 10th. Team McLaren is next in 11th, and then it's both of the Scuderia for Torosso of Jaime Agustin and Sebastian Breme. There is no way to care at this point day for the Spain race, only 4 by 40 ahead of Durant Ambrosi in 15th. Vitaly Pedro is P60 by Paul Duray is at the 5th place grid parity of the consequence with Schumacher in Hungary. Michael Schumacher is next up behind him, and there is Sutter in the 14th United, and Heifel only 20th for Lotus Renault. Yarn Trey is next up in 23rd behind Vettel in the Spain racing, winner of the last race in Hungary, and Sergio Perez, the last week's Hungarian pole sitter, is on the back of the field, alongside Nick Rosberg, who started the back again after he tried for the pit lane in Hungary. Getting the flag, getting in the flags. Check a flag, green flag, da 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 da. There we go, have I got all the flags? There we go, yes I have, there we go, we've got the red flag. And we're going to get ready to get started for this Charlotte Grand Prix, guys. So, race number 10, Charlotte. So, Kobayashi on pole position, 2nd place Fernando Alonso, 3rd place, which is Lewis Hamilton from McLaren, as we're ready to begin the race here at Charlotte, and we'll be back to begin. So, this race is going to be making very strategy indeed. Here we go. And the Charlotte lights are coming on now. Who is going to win this race in Charlotte? Forward lights coming on for race 10. Lights out, and away we go for the Charlotte Grand Prix. As everybody makes it for the first corner, and not for Kobayashi. The pole position man who got pole position is out already on the first lap of this race. As we see Vettel leads from Alonso as they head to where Petro has gone off too for Lotus Renault. And we already have a caution flag, and now the safety car is going to come out of the track for the first time ever. Petro is out, Kobayashi's out, and now we got a safety car for this Charlotte Grand Prix. But it's Vettel who has a good start there, as all the races are heading through now. Safety car is out, as the safety car now comes out on track. That is a disappointing start to the race for Vettel and for that. And some of the drivers just lost from the back of the field there. So, fortunately, Kobayashi and Petrov are both out of the race already. Already the first lap of this Charlotte Grand Prix, not better after trade 10. SC deployed, means safety cars come out. Disappointing day for Kobayashi though. Disappointing day to get pole position indeed. So safety car is on lap 5 now, and the SC safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. So drivers are preparing to get ready to go for the restart indeed, as we wait for this race to get restarted again. So 2 cars out of the race indeed, as we're about to get ready to go for the restart for this Charlotte Grand Prix. And are we going to keep this safety car going? If we have another car off the track, we're going to keep this race back on the way on the safety car indeed. As for this one though, no, I think we're clear for this. Safety car is coming in the end of the pits at the end of this lap. So Webber's getting ready to go now. Vettel's getting ready to go now. The safety car comes in and the race gets underway. This time both Red Bulls behind Hamilton and Button, the 2 McLaren and the 2 Red Bulls, gets underway, and the race gets restarted on lap 6. That's very good there to see the restart back on Dre. So the races are back on the green flag now. The races gets underway again, as we've seen all of them are completely going very better around this track and go. As for this, it's solid. So, where are we going to see this, the safety car there? We need to put this out of the way. There we go, put it here. So we might have another incident if we get that safety car back out the track there. But we're back on the racing speed now. Webber leads from Vettel as they come on to lap 7 now. So, let's go on board the race leader for the first time ever. As we can see, what a good start to both Red Bull Racing indeed. So what a good start they're having today. As for this race though, they've had a good blast, aren't they? Wow. An excellent good race indeed. So it is going better for these two Red Bull drivers. Red Bull leads from Vettel, Button. Alexa Soto, please. Thank you very much. Going for the chicane there. This is where... Oh, good move there. But Durez, the party in Army Alguersuari there. Barrichello, the championship leader, is falling down the field indeed so well. So that is not good news there for Williams Barrichello as he's falling down the field for Williams. Williams having a bad day. They're leading the both Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship. Look like it's going bad to us for them for this track indeed. We can see all the races are completely on the board then indeed. So let's see who is going to win this race. We can see Webber leading from Vettel really clearly there. Both Webbers are having a good race so far. As I think Lotus Renault, I think Team Lotus, I think they're going to pick one car indeed so far at the end of lap 8. I think it's going to be KK. Whoa, through goes Trilly, and it is Heikki Car Live coming into the pit. So Heikki is the first one to come into the pits for this pit stop there. Team Lotus are ready to go for his pit stop, and he's in the pits right now. So the pit stop gets on the way for him, changing the tyres, and it's going to take about 30 seconds to get this race back underway. Also, we need to turn the pit lane on. Let's just turn the pit lane on because it's closed. But let's get this race underway again. So changing the left side tyres, waiting for fuel, and green light, go, go, go. He's off now, and wherever this, and he's going to be 30 seconds behind there. And that is a good excellent stop there for Team Lotus. So hopefully this race gets way better for that. As the race is on to lap 10 now. Not lapping Heikki right yet, but it's the two Red Bulls. Webber leads, Vettel second, Hamilton third, Alonso fourth. What a good race for these two Red Bull drivers. Yeah, like Multi 21. Wow, what a good race that is for that in though. As for this, Kovalainen is at the back of the field though, so... And I think Williams might be doing a pit stop too, but I don't think it's going to be past the Maldonado. So the race, Vettel leads on lap 11 now. As Barrichello is in the pits right now, as Schumacher is coming into pits too. Some drivers have just come into pits already, so there's been a confusion there for this one, as they will have to keep going. They're on to lap 11 now, so there's a bit of a confusion there, as they've gone out to the pits. They don't have to wait until they will safety cross. So they're not. So that's okay. They lost some positions indeed, and looks like Vettel and Webber. Look at the both Red Bulls. Here they're going batting out. Vettel takes the lead from Webber. Wow, what a good day for these two Red Bull drivers. Hamilton third. Wasp on to excellent fourth indeed as we go through. As what this race is going to go for the Mercedes though, and I think Mercedes are preparing for this pit stop indeed. So there's been a confusion for this race in Williams indeed on lap 12, so their pit stop might be cancelled indeed. So that's okay for that indeed. As we can see how would this one goes for that planned. As meanwhile, both Red Bulls leads the race indeed. Wasp was up into P3 and joined the Red Bulls indeed as they come on to lap 30 indeed. But it looks like his teammate might be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. So we'll see about that. So where is Michael Schumacher? There he is at the back of the field then. So Becker and Trilly make the pit stop indeed. As not just yet. And in comes Schumacher. Schumacher's in the pits right now. Team's away for him to pit now. And he's in. So pit stop gets underway for Michael Schumacher though. So we might see if any other drivers might come into the pits indeed. Williams, I think they're going to pair Barrichello next up. So change the left side tyre will be better for this. I think Schumacher's going to be a 4 lap down when he comes out to pits indeed. Waiting on fuel and on his gone again. And yeah, he is a 4 lap down now. So that is not where Schumacher wanted to be indeed. Williams, I think they're ready for the pit stop indeed, and I think they're going to bring Barrichello into pits right now. But Barrichello is by the way Trulli right now. Yes, he is, and he's going to Trulli try to get past Barrichello indeed. But I don't think it's not happening indeed as we go round the track here in Charlotte, and it's only lap 14 now. So this is a good race so well for both Red Bulls as they go around the track. Looks like Red Bull are ready to prepare us, but who it's going to be? And they're both coming to the pits already, so a big change up there. Red Bull out to wait, and Vettel's just doing his pit stop. The race is on to lap 16 already, so Vettel is pitting right now. Red Bull will have to wait. So, Sebastian in his pit box right now, preparing for his pit stop. So, Barrichello will do his pit stop later on. So, waiting on few and pit stop complete. He's off now. What a good stop there for Vettel there. So, where he will be rejoining the race indeed. As he will come out to the pits behind Barrichello and Trulli. Well, actually, he's good behind, but he's rejoined by Kovalainen. So, that is a good pit stop there for that, though. As Rosberg lead, but Schumacher gets a lap down now. As we got some very good news for this one indeed, as Barrichello, look like Williams are very think they're going to prepare for Barrichello now, as he will not come into pits just yet. So Williams is not coming to pits just yet, so I think Fiori and McLaren are going to prepare for their pit stop now. Vettel has just done his pit stop now, so the race is going to get a lot of pit stops indeed, as we go through the race indeed. Perez has just crashed on lap 17, where he was just going to come into pits for his pit stop, but he's out of this race. So, he's not on the track there. The yellow flags are out. Perez, both Saubers are out to race again. Not a good day for that indeed. Rosberg's in the pits right now. Nico Rosberg's in the pits right now. As we get this race, he's doing his pit stop right now. So, he's waiting on few, and will he wait ahead of Vettel and Alonso? Let's see what happens. He comes out on track right now, and Vettel did get it, but Rosberg gets ahead of Alonso. Oh no, he's just got stuck. He's got stuck on the pit lane exit, but he's going to be rejoined by Kovalainen, and that is a terrible state there. Schumacher is leading the race there, but actually it's Lucy's now leading the race for his Spanish racer, but all of these drivers have to make a pit stop before they might be disqualified from this race for not making a pit stop. So keep this going, guys. Keep this going for this race to come into the end of the race indeed. Lucy has come into the pits away on lap 23. So, changing the tyres need to be very hard if he wants to get out ahead of them. So, Vettel might go past them. Trulli hasn't done his stop just yet. Barrichello has only just done his stop. And the pit stop is complete for Lucy, and he's off now. So, is he going to do that? But then, no, he doesn't. And he gets out behind Alonso. Oh, is Alonso going to be better? But yes, that where the pit stop want to be bad for this. As Alonso gets out, and Lucy gets out of head of Fernando Alonso. So good pit stop there for that. So, the race is going well for this one. Vettel and all the races have just done a pit stop indeed. But the rest of them need to make a stop here. As Kovalainen gets out of Hamilton indeed. Well done for that. As Schumacher gets a lap down indeed. So, Bremy kept going. But unfortunately, Mark Webber is out to race. And Carl Kim is leading the race. So, the race is going to stay on lap 30 for a while, guys. While the other racer needs to make their pit stop indeed. So, and Schumacher gets off the racetrack indeed. Schumacher gets off the racetrack indeed. As we got a yellow flag. The race is on lap 30 at the moment. So, yellow flags are out. Schumacher is out to race, and the safety car is going to come out right now. So the last one count until all the drivers make a pit stop. So, it's going to be the time for his Spanish race to come into the pits. And it's Carter and Paul Duesta. No, Carter is coming to pits indeed. So the safety car will complete another lap indeed. So lap 31 win on now so far. In comes HRT Carver, Carter on the way for his pit stop. So the race won't count until everybody have done their pit stop. So that's a new rule in Formula 1 indeed. So let's see how was Carter pit stop will change the race indeed. So, getting the tyres ready to go. Vettel gets past them. And Alonso gets past him. Gets the pit stop done. And Lucy gets ahead of him. So, Lucy will get out of the Carter and he rejoins the race behind Heidfeld. So, the race is complete. Gets back on track now. And the safety car keeps going followed with Duesta and Soto making I think they might both make a pit stop or maybe not. Fortunately, they will decide will both drive make a pit stop indeed. I think they will do though. So Force India are making both double stop in strategy indeed. Sutter's in the pits right now, following the safety car wheel now, and he's off now. So the Force India good stop there. So out he will go on the track now. So safety car will might pick up the next later. I think it's gonna be Hamilton coming. I think the safety car is gonna pick up back to Button now. Chases the pits now, and Buzz is off too. They're both trying to make their pit stops. Oh dear me. We're on to lap 32 now. Only just 4 laps left to go now. Button and Massa are all out to race indeed. So that's going to change the safety car, but keep longer there. So both of these two drivers are out to race, fighting for the pit stops, but they're both out to race indeed. Button is furious, and Massa is so furious indeed. Double pit stop starting for Virgin indeed. Glock and Dub Bros are in the pits right now, but they're going to hold off on the rest of the field. As long as it gets past Lucy there. So Feather's moving up the field though. Both for the Virgins going to drop down the field though. So, and they go out now. That's a good stop there for both Virgins to get on track. And Scott gets ahead of D'Ambrosio indeed. So, there's only just a few cars left to go now. And that is Maldonado, Rosberg, and Jaime Aguirre. So this race is still not over just yet. And the race will restart with just 3 laps to go. Wilbur is out of the race indeed though. So he's out of the race. Being fair now takes the lead of the race now. Back into the lead. And the pit stop now completes there. So has Paul Resta has done his pit stop. I don't think he hasn't just yet. So the race is going to keep on for another lap in D. And Paul Resta makes his pit stop. So, we missed him. So we will have to go again for this guy. It's going to be called a green light checkered, guys. Until the end of the race indeed, guys. That is Paul Resta stopping. Sebastian will go fly down the pit straight. Back into the lead of the race. And he's looking like he's heading towards victory here. This race is going back towards for Vettel. And Vettel as he gets over Alonso. As Dress has just gone before the lights turn green. So will that give him to be disqualified from the race? So that's what happened in Hungary at the 5th place grid penalty though. But that is a mistake there. So safety car will go for one more lap and then we'll come into the pits to join the rest of the others. And we'll get this race restarted, guys. So good luck for this restart, guys. Who will win for the last 3 laps to go? As we will clean up this wreckage there. And the car will make their move again now. As safety car will go around again. So it means the race will get this race green light checker ends now. As safety car is now coming into the end of this time. So everybody has already made the pit stop in D. So fair leads to this race then. So 32 laps completed then, so we'll wait for this 3 lap battle now. So let's see who's going to win this race, guys, for the last 3 laps to go. Big mistake there from the safety car there, but without hoping help Vettel indeed there. Safety car is going to come into the pit right now. So, here we go. Safety car is coming into the pit right now. In it comes. And we're racing once again. Sebastian Vettel leads them off now. As we get racing once again. Alonso and Lucy are in second and third. We're underway again for this final 3 laps of this battle indeed. Go, go, go. As the race gets back on the race conditions now. Race gets underway again. As Hamilton's luck is going one out indeed. As there's the green flag. Waving it again. And the race back's on the way again. And there's only just 3 laps to go there. How many laps are we getting so far? Both Saubers and for this one though. And hopefully this race is going pretty good for this one indeed. As for this then, first we got 2 laps to go now to win this race then. And we got to go away for it. And Paul Duresca has got to be has been disqualified from this race. So Paul Duresca, the number 15 Ford Cidia, has been disqualified. So he will have to come into the pits to retire the car because he's been disqualified from this race. So Duresca, though, out of this race, he has been disqualified. So Duresca, no points for Force India, though. So this race is coming to the close now. So Vettel will come around the last corner to begin the last lap of this race. And ahead of him is Alonso. So Duresca will have to come into the pits now, right now, because he's retired. He's been disqualified for this race. So there is Duresca. And there he is. There he is. Into the pits already so far. He has been disqualified from this race. Disappointing day for Duresca, though. Out he goes. So, the last lap of the race indeed. Here is Sart. No more onboard camera we didn't see after last season, though. But Sebastian Vettel heads towards the final vehicle. The checkered flag has come out away now. And we're waving the checkered flag right now to see the man, Sebastian Vettel, my favourite driver in Formula 1. Vettel rounds the last corner, and Sebastian Vettel wins the Charlotte Grand Prix. Excellent race at that. Alonso finished second. Lucy gets another podium position in third. Heidfeld finished fourth. Carter in sixth. Six goes to Argus Ryan. Maldonado 7. Carvalho in P8. Sutton 9. And the last point goes to Nico Rosberg, who beat Bremy and Hamilton at the end of this race. So, race win then for Sebastian Vettel. As for Red Bull, with Red Bull retired, Vettel is the race winner of this race here at Charlotte. What an excellent Grand Prix for this young German.
Awesome, mate. Just awesome. It was an amazing fourth win out of 5 for Vettel.
So it's the first win for Red Bull for the Charlotte GP after a crazy race. But it's Sebastian Vettel who took the win today. For his team and Mark Webber, fair to get everyone for the team. Alonso finished second place, losing gets another podium for HRT. Heidfeld finished fourth, and his Spider-Man are doing well. Hard to get in fifth place in the points again. Mazda is sixth place. Is in seventh actually. Argusway finished in the point ahead of Carvalho in eighth. Sutton is in ninth, and Rosberg got the last place 10th place after Thomas Charles from 24. A good race there for Maria's there, as Hamilton only 20th place at the end of the race. But what a good race there at the end of this race here at this track at Charlotte. What a good race that was. And there's good news for Alonso indeed. With that second play, he was now back in the Leaders' Championship from Barrichello by just 1 point now. Good one for Alonso to get back into the championship lead now. Alonso was now back in the Leaders' Championship by 1 point from Barrichello. Maldonado is now in third place, like closing down there. Lucy moves up to 4th place ahead of Heidfeld, while Bottas dropped down to 6th, while Vettel moves to an excellent 9th place. We're also ahead of McLaren still, but McLaren failed to get any points today, while his Spanish radio jumped ahead of Lotus as well by just 1 point. Ferrari moved up to 5th by 10 points there, while Red Bull moved up to 7th ahead of Lotus. And Toro Rosso got a lot of work to do from back of the field, while Fergie are in last place indeed. Maybe the pit stops are very bad for that for you guys, so next time in Belgium, we're not going to do pit stops for the next race, guys, okay? I promise to do that for you guys. But for today, it's for Vettel and for Red Bull Racing. They won the race indeed. So we're now going to be listening to the German and Italian. Not German, not Italian national anthem. We're going to listen to the German and Austrian national anthems. Enjoy it. So, well done to Sebastian Vettel for Red Bull Racing. The first win of the season so far after Vettel had a difficult start to the season so far. He's got podium caliber, finally turned into a podium to a win. He's seen Mark Webber thought to retire for this race though, but well done to this race though for Vettel to win this race here at the Charlotte Speedway indeed so far for this. As always, everybody, having a good time around this track indeed for this. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Well, next time in Belgium, guys, we're not going to go do pit stop for this indeed so far because they were very tricky to do this fun for this, guys. So hopefully this one will be very, very better for these drivers to go around this track indeed to do this one while I'm doing the pit stops indeed. So yeah. So we'll see you next time for the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps, where we have another race. We'll be seeing how this race goes for this. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching for the Solid Grand Prix, guys. Good win for Red Bull there and for Vettel. We'll see you next time for this next race of the season. We'll see you for the race 11 for the Belgian Grand Prix qualifying season. We'll see you next time. Bye!